So I'm live on my second channel. This channel is also just called Lil Dawg, but this channel, or what I'm going to start using this one for, because it's smaller. I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of crap. Anyway, this is kind of what's up, what's up, what's up, Worthington's ball sack. Hello, Madman. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Rick, how are you? So we're on my secondary channel here. It's not the main channel, but I'm going to use this one for a lot of live feeds. This is going to be mostly all live feeds on this channel for people who like to interact and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to do lives on the main channel too, but not as often as I'll do them on this one. But I want to start doing videos that, as I've titled it, speak on it or whatever. Basically anything, any topic. It doesn't not necessarily trucking related. It could be my opinions on the politics, the weather, issues that are going on. It could be anything. So that's what I'm going to use this for. And I'm looking to grow this channel a little more. It's got like 1,600 subscribers, but a lot of them are hate watchers from back in the day that don't watch anymore. That's going to be the purpose of this, and I'm going to use it for, my drives home, because I'm going to be driving to Reno for at least another week. So I'm going to use it for my drive to and from, excuse me, to and from Reno. So there'll be 2 videos a day at least, and we'll start doing that on Monday and shit like that. Red Viking Trucker's neck brace. Is he wearing a neck brace? Oh my god. Is that where that account is coming from? Is he? Please tell me the dude is wearing a neck brace. Please tell me he's got like whiplash or some shit. Oh, I thought he had whiplash or something, and he was claiming like he couldn't drive anymore because he had whiplash or some shit. I was gonna be like, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know it, I know it. I can show you guys out the front while we're cruising if you want to look out there. I mean, seeing me isn't all that great, but there ain't really shit to see out here either. It's just the road. Oh, you move your head all the time. Yeah, he does do that. I don't know. It's I mean, maybe he's doing like that stuff that chicks do. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit that chicks do, like when you get a sassy girl, she's all pissy. She's like, oh, I'm fucking yeah. You know, when they do that shit. Maybe that's why he's doing it. Maybe he's got attitude somewhere, and he's. I haven't watched any of his shit, so I don't know his head bob. I don't know if it's sideways head bob, if it's like a head wave, like fucking motherfucker. I don't know if it's like that or if it's just bobbing like he's fucking gagging on one. Who knows? But that's what this. It was a wave. Okay. It was a wave like this. Maybe he's started a relationship with a man, and he's the you know, he's the catcher. I don't know. Who knows? But that's what this is gonna be. It's just gonna be called Speak on It. We'll do other stuff, other topics or whatever. But it's just gonna be Speak on It. If you guys can bring up a topic and I'll talk about it, or I'll bring a topic to you guys and we can discuss it, whatever. But this is kind of just the intros, just letting you guys know what I'm gonna be doing with this channel. And I'll put a video together this weekend for the main channel. Um, I don't work again until Monday afternoon. I'm doing a swing shift next to learn 2 other dairies that I haven't been to yet. One of them is a goat dairy to pick up goat milk. So we'll be doing that. That should be exciting. It'll be different. But the milkman cometh. Larry June. What's going on, Larry June? And we know that's a real Larry June because that Larry June has a wrench. That's my hero. Larry June, my hero. You know, I've had uh, I've had a lot of conversations with Larry and Shadow Wolf, and a lot of the old hands, the guys that have been on the road. Um, and that's one of the reasons that I decided to look for a local job instead of going back OTR, because I could have went back OTR with Traveloco, and I didn't want to go back OTR because talking to these guys are like, dude, you got a young family, you need to be home, this and that, and they're 100% right. I need to be home, and it's where I want to be. So those older guys that have been on the road for a long time and everything, conversation with them, it's shit that goes through your head when you're thinking about the next move that you want to make. I can call you, but it's going to cost you $100. Well, if I call you, you have to pay me. That's just the way it is. Now, if you call me, it's free. But if I have to call you, you have to pay me. You see what I'm saying? It's just I reverse it. If I have to make the phone call, I mean, hey, I'm trying to save my minutes, man. Long distance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember when cell phones used to be like that? Whenever you got like when you had like 1,000 minutes, you know what I'm saying? You had like 1,000 minutes a month, and you're like, bro, hey, listen, I can only talk real quick. I'll call you on Friday. Nights and weekends is free. I'll call you after 6. You remember that shit? Oh man, when you're like, oh fuck, hey, dude, listen, I only got like 60 minutes left, or they're gonna charge me. They're gonna start charging me 35 cents a minute. And some motherfuckers don't know. I saw a post on Instagram today. It was a meme of a pager, and somebody said, only certain people remember using a pager to communicate and calling people, hitting them back on a payphone. Times have changed. Look at me. I'm driving on a road in the country, and you can see me live. Well, there's a little delay, but you get the idea. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, okay, sir. So I think that's what I'm gonna use this channel for. I mean, it was one of my live channels that I had, and I've put some little videos on it, here and there, just because I needed somewhere to put them. Whatever, James. I know you're old enough to remember a damn payphone. All right, I know you're old enough to remember a damn payphone. So, yeah. Beyond that, I'm like 5-10 minutes from my house down here in the valley where I live. I had a pager too. Listen, I had the black one, the regular one, the old school one with the numbers on the end, right? And then I remember when they had the sideways pagers, right, where you could fucking, you know, had the screen on the side. And then I had a sideways pager with a that was clear. You could see the inside of it. I thought I was the shit when I had that one. You're the weed man with your pager. I really have no idea why I had a pager. Yeah, the old Motorola one, dude, the black chunky one. I had one of those, but like, who was the provider? I think it was Alltel. Was it Alltel maybe? When I had my first pager, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was. I don't know if it was Alltel or not. I don't remember. But my mom had a bag phone. You remember the bag phone? With the fucking plug it into the cigarette lighter situation. Yeah, it might have been Alltel. Delivered pizza and slung weed in your pimped out CRX. Dude, the CRX was a badass car back in the day, and they still are. There's some souped up ones out there. And I'll tell you, that's true entrepreneurship. I mean, if you're delivering pizza and weed, You are providing a fucking service. You are providing a service. And I guarantee you, people were like, holy shit, our weed man delivers pizza. They didn't know it was the pizza man delivering weed. They were like, we can order a dime bag and a large pizza. Like, how fucking great is that? We get a dime bag and a pie. People were probably minds blown, I bet. It's like, there's a weed shop right here in town now. Like, weed shops, they legalize the shit, put the weed man out of business. Because you don't have to have a medical card, a permit, or nothing. You got to be 21. You go down to the weed shop and get you whatever you want. So they put the weed man out of business, legalizing that shit. We're gonna drive right by it here in a few minutes. I'll make a left-hand turn, a right-hand turn, and then a left into my driveway, and I'm there. I go home and try to stay awake. I'm really fucking tired because I've been awake since fucking 10:30 last night. Try to stay awake because I got to flip my sleeping habits around now. They call back for more pizza. Hey, listen, dude, job security. Rick, that's job security is what that is. I'm gonna tell you something. If you're supplying the weed and the pizza and you're picking up tips on the pizza delivery, you're making money off entrepreneurship right there. Fucking what's his name would be proud. What's his name? Gary V. I'm gonna look into some of the stuff that Gary V was talking about. I saw a thing. I don't know if you guys do this or if you know anybody that does this, but they're internet resellers. So you go to like a TJ Maxx, a Marshalls, a Big Lots, a Ross, whatever, and you find stuff. You go to these big box stores, you find stuff for cheap, like because they're trying to get their inventory out, right? So saying you go buy 20 pairs of Nikes, like random sizes at $20 a pair or whatever, right? Well, you go home and you can plop that shit on Amazon or eBay, sell them if they're going for like 40 or $50 a pair for that type of shoe. And people are turning a big profit on this. I didn't know that that was a huge deal. I thought that was called a fucking flea market. Is what I thought that was. I thought that was a flea market situation. Yeah, Larry, 5 days a week. A lot of hours though. A lot of hours. So I'll be off the rest of the night tomorrow and majority of Monday. I'll go back to work Monday afternoon at 3 in the afternoon and learn a couple of different dairies, and then I'll probably be with another guy the next week on a different shift learning some other dairies because there's tons of cow dairies and goat dairies that we go to. So for like the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm gonna work all these different shifts, and then I'll have an actual assigned route and shit like that I'll do. So it'll be cool. I'm excited. You bought a whole bunch of what? There's a cop right there, or I would check the comments. You bought a whole bunch of what? You got a whole bunch of AK-47 blank firing adapters for 50 cents. Been reselling for years for $10 a piece. Dude, there's so much shit. Like, but that's a smart way to make some money if you're just sitting at home. I just didn't know it was on the scale of what it is that people are doing it. Like in the same thing as like yard sales. Like I thought it was called antiquing, but there's people going to yard sales, buying shit at yard sales like toys and random shit, and they're reselling it on Amazon and eBay and all these different places, making a fucking killing, dude. Making a killing. But I mean, it's a hassle, right? I mean, you do got to work for it because you got to go buy the shit. You got to buy the shit. You got to ship it. You got to do all these different things with it. So it's whatever. But we are now in my garage, as you can see. There's the green screen in the corner studio. I'm out of here because I'm home. I'd rather spend time with my family than you fuckers, even though I love you. Peace.